this video, we will be talking about the Seven Years' War. The 7 Years' War started in 1756 and, like the name suggests, lasted 7 years until 1763. Although it may sound like a singular conflict, the 7 Years' War was actually a global conflict, fought primarily in Europe but also in the Americas and through naval combat. One such conflict was Austria and Saxony versus Prussia, which they fought over Silesia, as well as France and Britain fighting over colonies around the world, primarily through naval-based combat, which Britain dominated. Given how expansive the wars across the world were, our video will primarily focus on the wars in the Americas and the consequences that followed. The first thing we'll talk about is the North American theater. This was the most known theater of the war between the British and the French, but also there were many Native American tribes involved, most notably the Iroquois, which favored France, but also many, or most actually, favored Britain. The war started in favor of the French, as it was primarily local militias fighting French soldiers. However, as Britain and the American colonies began to send more troops, the lack of French settlers in the New World began to be a problem, as the British captured both Montreal and Quebec, effectively ending the war on the American continent. Also, fun fact, one of the local commanders was George Washington.